Hello, my name is Olivia Vidal and welcome to my Booktube. I chose the activity when I have to talk about the plot. I was trying to do Cry Freedom by John Riley. Okay, at the beginning of the story, Donald Wood, who was an editor of the Daily Dispatch, who was a very famous newspaper, put in his newspaper this image of a black town. Back in the time, white men and black men were divided. Well, weren't divided, but white men were superior than black men. The boss of the jobs were white men, like they used black men to do something wasn't very important. They were paid less, and the towns were separated. Yes, they were separated, and it was very rare that a black man and a white man were friends. That was very rare. So when Donald Woods posted that in his newspaper, a woman named Manfela Ramphal went to the Daily Dispatch, the place where the editors, the writers were there, and went very strong, were very confident, and about what was she doing. Black men were afraid to show their ideas because they could be banned because they said that something wrong about that. So a lot of black men were afraid. So she wasn't. She went to Donald Woods and said that that wasn't okay to post that because they showed a bad image of the black town. And she said that it wasn't like that at all in their towns. In their town, because there was only one town who the name was Cape Town. So she said to go to the town and see how how they lived in the town, and to see a man named Biko, who is here. When he went to the town, he went to see Biko, like Manfela said, and he was banned with a lot of security police around him. So when he went to talk, the policeman let him talk with Donald because he was very important. Biko showed the city to Donald, and he saw how supportive were with each other, how friends were with each other. They treated like brothers and sisters, like Biko said. He showed a particular place who was Sanemplis, who was a black clinic where all of the black men or women worked there, like Manfela, who I talked earlier, worked there. Biko worked there. A lot of black men or all of the black men and women worked there. Okay, so Donald became friends with that idea. He was okay with that idea. He understood why black men had that idea. So in his newspaper started to talk more and more about black men and women, but not bad things, but good things. And black men started to work there in the Daily Dispatch. So now more white men were okay with black men, but not all of them. Like the police sirs, like Mr. Krunger, who was the minister of the police, and DeWitt, who was an officer. In the middle of the story, Manfela, who was a black man, who was a chauffeur, was took by the police, and one day after he was killed, he died. No one knew how, but Donald and Biko knew why, because one day earlier he was took by the police, so they thought that he was killed by the police. And 3 days after, Biko was took by the police by Duet, and he was killed. So the police said that he was killed because he didn't eat. He wasn't. No, he didn't eat. So, but Donald Woods didn't trust that. He knew that the police killed him, so he started to do a revolution to the police to say that it wasn't okay. He started to write a book about Biko, about how good was he, how good he was Biko, and then so the policemen started to follow Donald Woods because they weren't okay with that. So at the end of the story, Donald Woods with his wife, her name was Wendy, and his 5 children, who, well, I don't think that is important to their names, but were took fled to another country because he published the book, and then he went to another country to not be followed. So, well, that's where the story ended, and well, hope you like it, and thank you.